boy Uzi. And if y'all aren't ready, make sure y'all go follow me on YouTube at Ocelia. That's Ocelia. We're gonna be grinding. We're gonna be.
The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. It's Thursday night and it's the NBA here on 2K. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Get out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Magician. Then there's the Monster. And it's Tyler in at the 4. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Scott. And it's Irving at point guard. And with a grueling season ahead, Steve, we're already seeing load management for a number of players.
I love that player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league. Just hope it doesn't affect chemistry at the end.
Here's Miracle Man. He's covered by Irving. That one goes in.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
From 17 feet out, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Wilson. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. And Griffin sends it back.
I love the defensive intensity from Blake Griffin on that play.
On its way from Irving for 2, and too long on the shot.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Yes, that goes in.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Irving for 3, drills it from outside.
Man, it is tough holding down Kyrie. Smooth release on that shot.
Here's Wilson, passes it to the Monster. Misses off the right iron. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Scott hits them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Miracle Man. That one good for 2. Miracle Man's got 8.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the 76ers. Harden the pass to KD. To the inside, picked his pocket. Wilson inside, defended by Scott. Shots good by Wilson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Irving with a clean look, drains the three-pointer. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfect. perfectly.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bayless is checked in, and Brogdon subbed in for James Harden.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
And it's KD with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Here's Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Can you believe that move? That is power. That is grace. That is awesome.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here's ABC. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Durant down low, and the shot goes in.
The wiry strength of Kevin Durant enabling him to guide it home.
Los Angeles trails by 3. Inside, here's ABC. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night. Here's Brogdon. An 11-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And stolen by Outlaw. Here's Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Blake is so hard to guard off the dribble, and he has the elevation to go over you, but he is strong enough to absorb contact and get to the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
ABC. The pass to Rainman. Lets it go with the 3. Bayless grabs the board.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
In the corner, it's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
That's what Griffin is known for best, his unreal vertical, which allows him to go over defenders.
And that one is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Nets with the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's KD. That one off the back iron and out. Pass to Thunder. Fires the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
The professor passes to ABC. Here's Gary, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Nets. They finish off the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they...
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Allen. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Bayless in at the small forward. Here's KD. After the basket by Los Angeles. dishes it to Griffin. 4 on the shot clock. A shake. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Scott comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's James Harden in for Malcolm Brogdon. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from the monster.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Bucket is good, and that's now 10 points for Miracle Man.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here is Harden. 17 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun.
Oh, wow!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. He dishes it to Irving. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Right side, Scott. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Scott's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Harden goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Harden's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Nets.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at the monster. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And Brooklyn making a change here. Outlaws checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Money comes in for Magician, and Rain Man subbed in for Miracle Man.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Harden scanning the floor. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. Los Angeles trails by 8. And it's Leonard missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Outside Irving. All sorts of time. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harden the pass to Irving. The Nets have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. First one falls for.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So for the Nets, Kevin Durant comes in for Scott, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for James Harden. And then for Los Angeles, the professor's checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler, and Thunder subbed in for Leonard. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Irving's got 15.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Count that one. 6 points for Thunder.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outlaw the pass to Brogdon. Left side, Griffin. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Irving misses. And here we go. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Looking at the Nets, and over to Shaq, what do you think about Brooklyn?
The guy who's...
Thanks for joining us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Cowboy is out there with the Monster. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then it's Magician. And it's Leonard in at the shooting guard position. Los Angeles trails by 9. Here's Miracle Man. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's Harden. Wilson with the block. And now here comes Wilson leading the plug of that.
Nice.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
That one falls. 18 points for Miracle Man.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Leonard against Harden. Irving from long range. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
So for the Nets, Bayless is checked in, and Allen subbed in for Kyrie Irving. For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Timeout called the Nets. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Professor's checked in for the Monster. ABC comes in for Tyler. Rain Man's checked in for Leonard. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man. Outside Durant, got a piece of it. And even 3-on-3 break. There's the lob to the hoop. It's good. This game is all even.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Rain Man passes to Thunder. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Looking now at some numbers for him. The Nets haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The free throw drops for Durant.
What's crazy about KD, he's been an NBA champion and a Finals MVP all in 2017, and I still feel like he's improving.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Thunder. Shoots. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, KD. Pulls up, high post. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Professor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's Durant, and the layup's good off the glass. KD's got it all. All tied up now for the Nets.
Defensively, you can't give Durant this kind of look and expect to get a stop.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And defensively, you gotta respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. KD with the bucket.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
the truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Outlaw. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Outlaw hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And there's the pass to the monster. Outside Leonard. Pass to the monster. Here's Money. Lets it go from deep. Blake Griffin pulls it in. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Scott up top. 9 points in the game so far. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Scott. Wilson, he's checked in for Money. Scott hits them both. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Great positioning on the putback. 24 seconds left in the third. Right side Irving. It's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up. Next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Scott. Then there's Griffin, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Outlaw in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5.
You know, when you talk to Kyrie, smart guy, cerebral guy, thinks about the game at the highest level.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Brogdon the pass to Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Passes it to Thunder. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Griffin. Here's ABC. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets trailed by 5. Now the pass to Brogdon. He kicks it to Outlaw. Now Irving. Wide open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Irving's got 19 points.
I mean, Kyrie, too pure of a shooter to let him catch and shoot with that much space.
Chalk up 2 there.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Timeout called the Nets.
Start it.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The professor's checked in for the Monster. Tyler comes in for ABC. Wilson, he's checked in for Money. And Rainman subbed in for Leonard. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Durant, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never... going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And Los Angeles with some changes. ABC comes in for Tyler. And it's Miracle Man in for Thunder.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And KD drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. ABC's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Tremendous form on the jump shot. One of the reasons Kyrie's so consistent with it.
Here's the professor. Scott pulls it in. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Scott. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Knocks it loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Timeout. You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The monster passes to Miracle Man. Here's Rain Man for the 3. Scott pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Los Angeles with another miss. Nets trail by 7. A shot by Harden, wide open. That 3 off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. No one covering. Money's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to ABC. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
For the Nets, this one not looking good. And the foul called on ABC. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And he knocks down the first one. And KD drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 11. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The monster passes to Miracle Man. Here's ABC. Here's Miracle Man. And it's blocked by Scott. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball. It's good.
Man, it's a joy to watch Kyrie go to work. You can tell he lives and breathes this game.
Here's Miracle Man. And Durant sends it back. Here's ABC, defended by Durant. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And the foul called. On Thunder. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
So he gets them both. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Right wing. Passes to Miracle Man. Here's Money. Fires for 3. Kept alive.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And